overloaded already? Come on, you stupid encoder. Aye. Hello, everybody. This is Mario Cabba screwing the rules because I have green hair. Well, it's not about rule screwing. And I really wish my computer quit being such a boomer. I was hoping updating OBS would help it out. But anyway, today's topic, you guessed it by the title, more Johnny Young Bosch. And yeah, there is a good question going around. Is KickVic actually defending Johnny? Well, before we get to that, I need to get a few things out of the way. As you can see, I got a new header on my thing to keep my personal info from being leaked any more than it has. So now I can go on Facebook and stuff without giving my name. But anyway, this is all about Twitter. Tug did a post before his video about KickVic saying KickVic has found a new... Hey there, KickVic has found a new target. And they don't even have to switch characters to do so. A new brawler finds himself under attack because of cancel culture. In Vic Mignogna, they got him, as they proudly attest, so to remain relevant, what do Pokemon trainers do? Catch 'em all, which is about this frickin' tweet by that doorknob idiot. Which was a reply to Jay Mantello being like, "Yikes, I heard some sketchy things about JYB himself. I'm not sure how I feel about this." And of course, you have defenders on both sides. But my reply was from a screenshot I quote-unquote borrowed. Saying, as you can tell by the screenshot I stole, even that man jaw, Jay Mantello, is defending Johnny. See, I don't think KickVic is going to actually try anything. Tug replied, I don't think KickVic is above using sock puppet while also defending the guy to plant the seeds. These people delight in ruin. Hopefully us saying something will make them want to show us they'll BTFOA. Which I admit I don't know what it means, but my last reply to Tug was, I don't think they'll find much on JYB. That's if they can even find anything. Not to mention he has more than just the anime community in his corner. The gaming community, because, come on, he's Nero from Devil May Cry and he played Kung Lao's nephew or whatever in Mortal Kombat 10. And a few other gaming roles. In the Power Rangers fandom, because everybody knows he was the second Black Ranger. And even his old co-stars. Compared to Vic, Johnny is protected, which I believe, and yes, I don't think anybody wants to mess with Jason David, Frank, and the rest of them. But what got me really doubting was this post by Ishra at Hind, or is it Hind versus Hind vs V10. I don't know what their Twitter handle is supposed to mean. But their tweet was, this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't F with the Papa Wolf like JYB because he's a friend of Vic. I may sound / look peed off, but this, boy. I don't even want to try to do anything about that. As done, made my night good. War is coming. Which you... Actually, why did I even do that when I had them tabbed? Nope. Which, this was Doorknob's original reply to Jay Mantello. Well, reply to his own reply saying, set off some fans with this tweet. I figured I'd clarify. When the female hosts who worked with him on the old anime TV podcast / web show he hosted complained about how he would make her wear short skirts / revealing outfits to bring in views even though she didn't want to. And of course, JYB, being manly as can be with his daughter hanging over his shoulders, like, Total BS. I was cast as a host and nothing to do with the wardrobe for others. Just ask those in charge of the show over at Bang Zoom, and this is a complete lie and the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And he did a different reply saying, in fact, we could ask any female that was on the show, but I imagine whoever you're talking about doesn't exist. So what other story you have? Oh, I got one, but it's about your mother, so could be a rumor. You gotta freaking respect how, unlike Vic, who is an IRL Nat Flanders, muscles and all, Johnny, on the other hand, is willing to fight. Oh, before I get to those tweets, they were freaking collected by Ishra. He was trying to get Hero Hey to get to him, and I believe Hero Hey will be making his own vid about the manor. But this is what got me doubting Jay Montello and KickVic, is this one right here. It's real funny with the news to see newly made sock troll my Minchie saying something. The only people who took the bait were Vic stands. Which we didn't get mad about it as much as we were like, evidence please. And of course I said I'd be using them for video, and Ishra gave me their blessing to do so. Which is all from this Google Drive folder, which I downloaded everything. But yeah, this is pretty much that one from earlier, asking then ended with the mother thing. And Johnny also replied to that, is it too late to say it's morphin' time? Ugh, you always think of the good stuff after the confrontation. Which, come on, dude. That is just freaking hilarious how he was able to do a mom joke. A yo mama joke. And this one, which was another reply, the only one I'm harassing is you because I'm calling you out. Go to IMDb and look up every female on anime TV. Tell me who would have said this. Go ahead, doorknob. Let's hear it. You can't, can you? Then this user replies, dude, protected his account, LFAO. Don't like the match if you can't handle the heat. And Johnny's like, and just when we were starting to have fun. And I'm going to have to zoom in on this real quick. I freaking hate trying to use gallery. But this was Jay Montello's original tweet, which you can't see the top due to my thing. You know what? There. Come on, if you are a fan of Vic, you gotta admit Broly was always an anomaly for him, and Johnny's objectively better at emoting screams. He's still heading to Maki, though, and through, but on Broly, I think we got an upgrade. That's when Doorknob... Oh, come on, you boomer computer. It was like, yeah, I heard sketchy stuff about JYB himself. Not sure how I feel about this. And then the whole, I guess, have some fans' tweets to clarify, and that's when Johnny was like, ask female fans, or female that was on the show, I mean. And then he did the mom joke, and then Manja replies, I'm sorry you're dealing with Ricochet drama. 20 years and not a whiff of issue speaks a lot more to your character than some misguided, baseless rumor. Which all I could say is, really, Jay Montello? Really? You were willing to condemn Vic Mignogna on some misguided rumor. I'm putting that back up because I don't need any more. But yet with Johnny, you're like, oh, well, there's no facts. Really. Only thing you all had against Vic was freaking baseless rumors and accusations that had no merit. Ay. Jenny replied, I expect some drama, but not completely fabricated story. We shot a ton of episodes in a row. I was too busy memorizing my lines and changing my own clothes. My wife was even there for the shoot. And Manja's like, I imagine you're anticipating at worst some misdirected fan rage is the constant state of the internet since BBS boards and Usenet, whatever. Let us argue anonymously. Something about 2019 makes everything even dumber and less rational than normal. Manja! Okay, this time I'm actually going to face cam. Really, Manja? Really? You are so far up Monica Rial and Jamie Marsty's. I can't even say her name right because I'm mad. Marchie's keisters on this stuff, yet when it's somebody who they're not convicting, you're like, oh, this dude is innocent. We should leave him alone. You are just full of double standards, okay? Double standards. Ay. I need a smoke. Back to desktop. And yeah, I did unzoom it. Okay. Frickin' after that reply about setting up fans and accusing them, Johnny's like, and now all of a sudden Twitter is trying to send me a reset code. I wonder who that could be. And then, of course, the reply about total BS, bang zoom. And then, I have no problem if you don't like me, but to spread outlandish rumors is ridiculous, which Johnny is frickin' savage. Doorknob. If he's a harasser, he should not be tolerated. Johnny, that's what he was replying to earlier. The only one I'm harassing is you because I'm calling you out. Our friend Kitty Sheen is like, I would also like to know more about this possible documentation, further showing him to have a host do so if you please. And Johnny's like, yes, please, show us all. Doodlebug was like, do you by chance have a source to prove what you're saying is true? Johnny's like, exactly. The intellect of Ice with Vic was like, link to this source or doesn't exist? Johnny's like, yep. And the Psycho Tick was like, I hope you made this combo JYB because it's likely gonna go on and from both sides anyways. Congratulations. Well, congrats on the new VA gig and stay safe, dude. Johnny's like, I've got nothing to hide. This is why I was hired. I'm an actor who comes drama free, but I won't stand for BS either. Thanks for the support. And this one I'm going to have to zoom in because of my own boomerisms. Huh, what do you know? I actually zoomed in properly so I don't have to remove my banner. Phobe says, when I heard this for the first time in the trailer, I literally cringed physically, but when I saw it made to the final cut, I started laughing, loop screams, Andy, which was about the whole edit of Johnny's voice in Fighter Z, or Fighters. Vaughn's like, I don't understand why he chose Vic's weakest performance in that whole movie to show why he was a good Broly. The man can scream, and there's a lot of amazing screams that he did in the movie. This one, not one of them. It's literally just a looped scream. So, like, I think he posted to prove the total opposite, lol. Vaughn lolps, and then Vaughn's like, I understand nearly destroyed his throat when he voiced the OG Broly, and this was done to lessen the strain. But come on, bro, why does Sheen Samel not need to have his screams looped? I guarantee he has throat nearly destroyed millions of times. Fub drinks a lot of honey, probably. But yeah, just as... I don't even know why this was on the frickin' Google Drive thing. But, yeah. I just don't. And come on, Vic, to do that Broly voice, literally had to destroy his own throat. And one last thing from Manja herself in this is storytime, kiddos. When can I had JYB in his band. When the bandmates was getting a little too friendly with some young gals, Johnny pretty much put the kibosh on it. Then hard. You do the right thing by your own violation, people get benefit of the doubt. Face cam. And dang, I've been recording 15 minutes already. Look, Manja. No one cares. Okay? You helped try to destroy Vic. And yet, with one of Vic's friends, you're trying to act all, well, this guy's a hero? Manja, you're an idiot. Okay, people are already pissed about, well, peed, about the Vic stuff. And your white knighting for frickin' Funimation was not helping. However, and I mean however, defending Johnny is not going to get you some brownie points. And I still personally believe that Johnny is too big to be brought down by KickVic if they were even trying. Trying to bring down Johnny is asking for a world of hurt. Because you got multiple communities to back him up. And freaking his old co-stars as well. Heck, I'm actually glad that Jason David Frank didn't spend enough time on Twitter because he would have been freaking asking for proof. And you know him and Johnny are friends. Because they will even sometimes talk about that one prank Jason did to Johnny years ago. When they were on the highway, he dared Johnny to do the stunt where you exit one window of the car, go across the roof, and enter the other one. And when Johnny took him up on it and did it, you know what Jason did? He rolled up the friggin' window. Yeah, Jason pretty much was a troll. Back before trolling was a thing. And luckily, Johnny came out of it unscathed, but come on. I'm surprised Johnny didn't try to kick his ass over that. And Johnny has been on good terms with his old Power Rangers co-stars for years. Heck, he's come back to the show twice for freaking appearances as Adam, like in freaking In Space when he had to help the Black Ranger that era, and risk destroying his own body by morphing when his power coin was destroyed. Previous seasons. Don't know why he didn't have his Zeomorpher anymore. Don't care. Because, come on. Tommy, who Jason David Frank played, had his Zeomorpher for Forever Red and Wild Force's Forever Red crossover. And apparently, according to Operation Overdrive, everything is connected to the morphing grid, so yeah. Somehow Johnny's power coin, which was destroyed, that didn't allow him to transform into the Black Ranger anymore, got fixed for that crossover. I actually stopped watching Power Rangers in a whole at Operation Overdrive. That's when the writing started going so far downhill that there was no climbing back up. But as I said, Johnny is too big to be brought down by KickVic. Yeah, they might have brought down Vic Mignogna for the most part, but Vic's still fighting back. But unlike Vic, Johnny is willing to get down and dirty. So go ahead, bring your faceless rumors, false accusations, and I'm sure he will frickin' deflect them all. Anyway, this video is already going to be 20 minutes long, so this is Mario Cat Screen Rules because I have green hair. Peace. I was going to just end the video at that, but it looks like I'm going to be beating 20-minute thing more than I thought. Because I just found this on Twitter. It was from yesterday. Shane from Volcane. Shane is complimenting on how nice JYB is. Says he'll rock as Sabo and Broly. And I got nothing against JYB, but KV members are quick to jump the gun on JYB back to support him for taking Vic's roles. And it seems like one member is insulting religion again, saying Christians are evil. JYB didn't take those roles. Vic gave them to him. And going back to the religion, what the F is wrong with them? Mocking someone, religion. Again, it's clear that there's some of these KV members have no soul, and I bet they go to church, they would spontaneously combust. But yeah, let's take a look, shall we? Johnny Young. Wait. Johnny Young Bosch is amazing and one of the nicest guys ever. He will rock Sabo and Broly. And then Mantello. Too soon. Good actor, one of the best that's shown on screen is a decent moral all around. Snivy. Plus, isn't he a Christian like JYB is what these people think Vig, they can't spell Vic, is like, but isn't? Montello. Not very Christian, actually, but not pushy and overt about it. Heck, I love his music. Has plenty of Christian themes without being lame, trade Christian. Oh, come on. Really, Montello? Really, Manja? Really? Almost as though the issue with Vic wasn't his religion as much as his utter disregard for the moral elements of his religion. Well, okay, I'm gonna probably have to give Manja a little slack on that because Vic did break a few rules of Christianity by one, being unfaithful, and two, using his stardom to get some S from some of his fans. Like Chuck Heber put in the affidavit. However, that was still no reason to try to cancel Vic. Festive Mount Kiru. Or Kiryu, whatever. So basically the antithesis to Vig. Oh, God. Visor and Avenger. Or Visorder, Avenger, whatever. And also there's always a few conspiracy theories and funny. They hated Vic because he is Christian. They wanted to destroy anyone that is friends with Vic. In fact, the only people that are dumping on the choice, as a few fans are, saying JYB isn't as good as VA as are Vic people. Dude. Facecam again. I knew I should have made it a separate video. But anyway, look, a lot of us in I Stand With Vic are actually supporting Johnny taking over Vic's roles. Not just because he's friends with Vic or that Vic actually gave over the roles to Johnny. It's because Johnny's a good voice actor. Okay? Now, there's quite a few of us are like, well, at least I didn't give it to one of Funny's brainwashed drones. And those are the kind of people that I'm against because, come on, we all knew Vic's roles were going to be recast. And I am very grateful that was to one of Vic's friends who is very talented. Anyway, back to desktop. They aren't very saying it, but I've seen a few people claim all JYB voices sound the same while praising Vic. I am like, are you serious? Vic is good, I will deny, but a range of voice tones is something he doesn't have, especially compared to... Oh, come on! I would never compare Vic and Johnny. However, I'd compare either of them to Sabbath or somebody who doesn't have a good range. They both have a good range. Death by Chocolate. Johnny Young Bosch, such a delight to have as a guest. GT. Really? Yuri did rock Sabo and Stampede and was glorious. And of course, everybody's least loved Brony. I love his roles as Hajime, Hinata, Danganronpa, Itsuki Kazumi, the melancholy of Harai Suzumiya, Daisuke Ono, like he's starring Yasaku Kitamura, Toradora, and more. Alex Hims said JYB is good as Yu Narukami and Adachi Persona 5. Jonathan Joe starred JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and Giyu Tomiyaka, Demon Slayer. I know I probably mispronounced that. Alucard's bro, who's no relation to my friend Alucard. Johnny's literally one of the purest people I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. He'll do great in these roles. I think he meant he'll, as in he will. And I wish him nothing but the best. Raid Pirate. In my opinion, he should have been Sabo from the beginning. But at least it's fixed now. Really? Chataton. He's made some misogynistic jokes on his FB fan page before, so I'll take him with a grain of salt. And then the last screen cap, which is in the second tweet. Isaac Capes. Really hope he comes back to voice Johnny Joestar to eventually get part 7 to come on. Right here's the name. Jack Dow, he's amazing in Devil May Cry, which he was. Mr. Zero can already say he'll be a great choice for voice of Sabo. Did excellent job in One Piece Stampede. Some idiot named Nick. Plus he is dad, so he knows how to deal with kids, unlike that nasty Vic. I hate people. I really dislike the ones in KV, alright? But even KickVic is praising Johnny, though some of it is not for good reasons, like them saying that Vic's so-and-so. Both are good voice actors. Unlike freaking Schemmel, who's only known for voicing one role. Though he did voice that one dude in Kappa Mikey. Sean Schemmel is just not really that talented in my opinion. He just doesn't have a good range. And like a lot of people, I'm still salty over the fact they couldn't bring back one of the earlier ones to play Goku Black, like they did an earlier older Vegeta voice actor to play copy Vegeta. Good opportunity was wasted, Funny, who caters to their own, but there's one thing that these guys probably don't know. According to some of my sources, who I'm not giving out, Johnny works for Viz in LA, not Funny. He's actually being leased out to Funimation. He records all of his lines at Viz Studios. So yeah, he doesn't work for Funny. So he cannot be molded like most of frickin' Sabat's underlings. Again, this was meant to be a quick addition to video, instead I increased it by another 8 frickin' minutes. So for the last time today, I hope, this is Mario Cat with Screen Rules because I have green hair.